Hello, my name is Nate Wessels. I am the developer for the Resting Gardens Cemetery software. And for this tutorial video, I will be going over how to update plots within a zone in bulk. To get started, you're going to want to make sure that you're logged in to your cemetery account and that you're within your digital cemetery map. This tutorial video is a continuation of a few others that I have displayed on your screen right now. To get started, you're going to want to determine the zone that you're wanting to update the plots within. For this video, we're going to be using the testing zone here that is on the right. So I'm going to zoom in, and here you can see all the test plots that I've created. And to update these plots, we're going to come here down to the bottom right, click on the settings icon, and then click plot tool. One thing to note is you can only do this within a desktop computer like a Windows or a Mac. You cannot do it on a tablet or a phone. So I'm going to click plot tool. Give it a moment to load. And I'm going to say update existing plots. And then I'm going to click on the zone that I want to update the plots for. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to zoom in. So here you're given two separate options. You're given single select and multiple select. Single select allows you to actually click on the plot and select it. Multiple select allows you to highlight a certain area and then select the plots within the highlight. So for example, that. For this purpose, I'm going to select them all. I'm going to click next. So this is different than the creating new plots. There's a few other additional features. Firstly, each plot has given its own marker. If you move the marker around and place it wherever, it'll move the plot there as well. And then under orientation, you can update all of them a certain direction in terms of inches. So let's say I want to move them all north 100 inches, and then they all move up there. Same with south, west, and east. Rotation allows us to rotate it. They're all facing exactly south. So if I start rotating, they're all going to slowly rotate from south to west to north to east in 360 degrees. 180 degrees means they are facing north. I'm going to set this back to 0. Okay, we can also update all the dimensions for the plots. If they're all the same dimension, it'll show you here what their width and height is. But if they have varying widths and heights, it's just going to be blank. And then if you want to set them all as the same width and height, you can do that here. So let's say I want to make it, I don't know, let's say 200 inches in height. So it gets longer and shorter depending on whatever I want. Okay, under plot options, we can see the plot IDs for each one. We can see whether or not the plot is visible to the public, whether or not the plot is occupied by someone who was interred into the location, and whether or not this plot was purchased. For the plot editor, when updating plots en masse, you can't update the ID of the plot just because of how IDs are. If you want to update the ID of a plot, you're going to have to actually go into the plot and update it there. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to click submit. And then if I give it a moment and refresh the screen, and then zoom in, we may need to do this again. There we go. Okay, now you can see that the edits I made have taken effect. So you can see how the plots are longer. That concludes the end of this video.